reselling is something that's going nowhere. In this video, I'm going to try to show you exactly how you can actually start reselling in 2025. You see, I've watched countless of, videos trying to put you on the game on how you can actually, go the rabbit hole of being self-employed. And more often than not, people always tell you, you have to start reselling something. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be a service. It could be goods. What that tells me is that, look, reselling is just a very good way to discover who you really are, discover what you love, and even help you to build a lot of core competencies, a lot of core skills that's just going to help your life. I can confidently say this now because reselling pretty much helped my life. And I did start selling on eBay. Fast forward to today, I can pretty much tell you that, look, it was one of the best singular decisions I made in my entire life because it opened a lot of new opportunities for me. It made me a better person. In fact, this YouTube channel is a product of the fact that I actually went a rabbit hole of being a reseller. And if you are thinking today, I want to be a reseller, guys, let me encourage you. You have chosen a very good thing. And in this video, I'm going to try to make it very simple. Just give you the game without gatekeeping, how you can actually go ahead today and start getting your feet wet. Of course, there's a lot of things to learn as you go along. But if your question is, hardware flipper, I have absolutely no idea what to do, but I do know that I want to come into this rabbit hole of reselling. This video is going to tell you exactly where to start and pretty much what you are going to do. See, first things first, let's say you have absolutely no idea. You are very fresh. Perhaps you are still a student or you even have a job. You have absolutely no idea, but you see that on the internet, people are talking about, the fact that they can actually buy something and sell them. This is exactly what you want to do. You want to go around your house. First things first, you want to keep it very, very basic. You do not want to start spending money at the beginning. This was what I did. And believe me, if I were to do it over and over and again, this is exactly what I will do in the first weeks of my trying to resell. You're going to go around your house, take a look at everything you have, bring out all the items that you no longer need. It could be electronics, it could be clothing, it could be household utensils. Itemize every item that you obviously know that you no longer need, you do not use anymore, but the items are in very, very good condition. If they are broken items, please throw those items away. This is not what you want to begin to, test the waters with. You want to bring out those items that are in very good condition. Items that if you make good pictures and list them on a platform, somebody will be interested to having them. Not items that are already broken that will begin to give you problem right from the very start. We do not need that. The only items we need for this thing is just items that are in very good working conditions. If they are clothing, items that are still very much presentable, not clothing with holes. If they are kitchen utensils, nothing scratched, nothing broken, items that you can pretty much describe as new. So what you want to do, you want to clean up those items and you want to go ahead and make photographs of these items. Gone are the days when you are complaining, I do not have a camera. You do not need a camera to do this. Of course, if you are watching this video, I can assume that you have a phone. Go ahead and use this phone. Make very good photos of these items. And if you want to take things to the next level, get a sheet of paper and itemize all what you have, the name, the condition of the item, and a brief description of these items. Get that sorted out, which is you have your photos on your hand, you have a paper that itemizes every item you have, and on the same paper you have a very brief description of the condition of the item. So when you already have that, you want to go onto eBay as a platform. You might be wondering, hardware money, why do I have to go onto eBay to do this? See, you need eBay to pull this off. Of course, of course, there are so many platforms out there. There's Facebook Marketplace, there's the TikTok, there's Vinted. But from my experience, eBay has a wider reach than all these other platforms. And this is exactly where you want to start from. Of course, if you get things figured out, you can actually go ahead and knock yourself out, list your items on every platform that you find fit. But I want to tell you for free that if you want to get things done today and you want to get started today, right now, go on to eBay. You can actually download the app on your phone, or you can decide to stay with the desktop version. Go ahead and list those items on eBay. You might be wondering now, hardware money, how do I do that? If you are honestly sure that you do not have a way to figure out how things will be done, go on to YouTube and just put on the YouTube search bar how do I open an eBay account? And you are going to get thousands of videos, detailing how you are going to do this. Of course, you have to pay with your time to sit down, actually look through these videos, and these videos are going to take you step by step and show you exactly how you can get an eBay account opened and how you can actually go ahead to list items on this platform. Of course, this thing I have said perhaps in less than 6 minutes, but it might take you longer than that to actually get things sorted out. But then it's going to be very well worth it if you can sit down, put in the work. This is the minimum, the barest minimum where you can actually start right now. Put in the work, get to watch these videos on how you can actually open an account, list items on the platform, because if you have done your part, which is listing items, the items are in very good condition, eBay is definitely going to do its own part, which is take that item and ultimately sell it. And it will sell. How do I know it will sell? Because it sold for me many years ago, and till today, the items I list on the eBay platforms are still selling. So I'm pretty much sure that if you've done a very good job, in titling your item, in describing your item, and in making very good pictures, and you have also checked to see that the item that you are listing is very, very competitive in terms of price. How do you know that the price that you have set the item is very competitive? This is easy. If you have an item, say this sellotape, this is just for illustration purposes. If you have this item to list and you go onto the eBay search and put the same model number or the same manufacturer name, you're going to see this sellotape and you're going to see what the next person is selling for. If the next person is selling for $10, you can actually go ahead to list your item for $8. This is presupposing that you got the item from your home. You didn't have to pay extra to acquire this item. Yes, there's a tactics for it when you begin to go out there to spend money to buy inventories, but we're talking about a situation where you are absolutely a newbie and you want to get things started. You want to actually start from your home. If you see that an item is being sold for a particular amount, drop your price, make your price very competitive. This is the first tactics that you need to begin to pick up, because in this way, you're already getting to play the price game and you are going to need this skill as you go along on your journey. But like I said, get things done properly, set up your account, put up the item there, leave it, give it a few days for eBay to index the item, and ultimately the item is going to be sold. And when the item says, I'm going to give you a very good round of applause, because it's like saying, welcome to the rabbit hole of reselling. From this point and going forward, it's going to be a whole learning curve for you. Yes, there's going to be a lot of things that you have to learn, but then as soon as the item says, you are going to repeat exactly what you just did to make sure that item sold. You're going to do it again. You're going to pretty much put it on rinse and repeat, which is you're going to go around your house again, look for more items, try to clean them up, make photos, list them on a platform, and you are going to also develop that character of actually being able to put things on rinse and repeat as soon as they have been proven to work. So once again, you want to go out there today, look through what is in your house, bring out the items that you can actually sell, clean them, make good photos, document the item condition, go onto eBay, download the app on your phone, or stay with the desktop version, go ahead and list the item, and the item will ultimately be sold. Yes, like I said, there are a lot of tactics going forward, but the thing is, if I decide to lay on you in this video every little detail of the things that you have to do, you are going to be overwhelmed, and it's very possible that you do not take your first step, because it is important that you actually take action. You see, if you learn all you have to do, from point A to point Z, you are actually deploying the wrong strategy. The right strategy for you right now is to take action, go ahead and begin to put in the work. Yes, it's going to be very challenging in terms of time, because pretty much like I said, it's possible you're a student, it's possible you're a worker. Understand that as soon as you begin to, commit to this process, there are going to be different challenges popping up, challenges that you never ever knew they existed. One of the challenges that you can easily anticipate is that there's going to be a little challenge on your time, because this whole process takes time. You're going to need time to actually watch these videos. You're going to need time to make these photos. You're going to need time to download these photos from your phone. You're going to take time. You're going to need time to pretty much, edit these photos. You're going to need time to post them. And as soon as the item sells, you're also going to need time to do the next thing, which is to take the item from wherever you have kept them, wrap them up, and then ship them off to the buyer. There's pretty much anybody that do not know how to send an item today using the post office, but it's very possible that you do not really know how to pack your items. To this, I will also tell you there are so many videos on YouTube On my channel alone, I have documented myself shipping out a wide range of items. You can go ahead, search through the other videos, take a look at how to ship items. You are pretty much going to find how to ship every item that you would possibly want to sell on eBay. I can say with certainty that you're going to find a video showing you exactly how to ship that item, all right? So if you do not know how, please sit down and watch videos on how to ship items. But like I said, the first challenge that you're going to be seeing is that you're going to be having a little challenge on your time. This is expected and is the character of what you are actually getting your hands into. You want to build a business that makes money. You want to build a business that's going to make you proud someday. Definitely, you're going to be giving out time for it. And this time sometimes might be a little bit challenging in the beginning. I'm telling you upfront so that it won't be a situation where hardware flipper, you told me to go make photos, you told me to list them on the platform, but you didn't tell me that this whole thing is going to take some time. Yes, I'm telling you now because I know this could be a little problem. But if you can overcome this hurdle, you dedicate time to this whole thing you are trying to build, you are going to be proud you did it, and you're going to develop some skills that's going to help you in the next phase. So I want you to take action today. If you did take action, please go onto the comment section. Let me know what action you took and let me know exactly what you have listed on eBay. Until I see you again in the next video, peace.